Since the Earth's creation, volcanoes transformed the landscapes. We are going to show you a line of 135 craters located in Iceland, the Laki's volcanoes. We wondered if Laki's eruption of 1783 influenced our 2016 living society. To answer this question, we are going to study short and long-term consequences of Laki's eruption. We met and interviewed a scientist named Olafur Johnson. The highest Laki's top culminates at 818 meters. The Laki's volcanoes form a scar of 25 kilometers long, facing northeast and southwest between Elgiao and Vatnajökull.
Laki volcano is like a row of a crater. The mountain itself is called Bárðarbunga and it's located in the northwest part of the big glacier. But because Bárðarbunga is covered with 950 meters of ice, the magma cannot go through. So the magma goes in tunnels underneath and then pops up in many craters. So Laki is not like a mountain. Laki is a row of craters like you will see when you come on there. It's not like a big volcano. The magma comes from Bárðarbunga, it goes underneath and then
Between 1783 and 1785, some of Laki's volcanoes erupted. This killed 1/5 of Icelandic population, 18% of sheep, 75% of horses, and 50% of cows were poisoned by toxic gas. The epidemic lasted few months after the eruption.
Yes, you can see when you drove from the village of Vik, you drove through the huge green moss covered lava field.
Yeah.
It's from Laki craters. And the lava from Laki craters is the second biggest lava field on Earth on last 2000 years. The biggest one is from Elgiao in Iceland, 900.
C'est la plus grosse au monde.
So there's a place in the lava you can stop.
Yeah, we didn't stop on this way, but we can stop on the way back.
And all this green lava from the village of Kirkjubæjarklaustur, it's all from Laki. It's huge, huge.
Moreover, the eruption gave birth to an ash cloud. Its consequences were dramatic. Less and less sun, so less and less photosynthesis, and acid rainfalls, so bad harvests, so famine. The ash cloud, that covered half of the northern hemisphere, was responsible of bad crops harvest in Western Europe. In northern Africa, there were many droughts. In Asia, the climate was unstable and cold. Particularly in France, the ash cloud was one of the main reasons of the French Revolution in 1789. In opposite, in Central Europe, the earth were fertile. During the eruption, 12 cubic kilometers of lava popped out of the volcanoes. This lava field is still today the biggest in Europe. It is now covered with particular moss. As the eruption happened less than 10,000 years ago, these volcanoes are considered active.
Just near where the lava comes in, but that only happens in Iceland 1973 in Westman Islands. Then the lava went all the way down to the sea. It has not happened since then. But 1963 to 1967 we had a huge eruption under sea, and the youngest island, Surtsey, came.
To conclude, we can say that at short term the Laki's eruption had a huge impact in the northern hemisphere, like in Iceland, where it disrupted a high part of the ecosystem by killing a lot of animals, humans and plants. Besides, it caused the biggest famine in Japan's history. Finally, it's been part of a process that led to the French Revolution. At long term, it didn't change the world's climate, but it changed the world's history.
wanna make a change.